Hi, this is a 10-minute yoga class. Welcome everybody. For those of you who haven't practiced with me before, my name is Donna, and we're going to get started with a breathing exercise. Just remember that this is your practice. I'm here to guide you. Go at your speed, take breaks if you need, and just enjoy. So we're going to start off with some sun salutations, following along with me. Hands start just below your waist, and we're going to breathe up. And down, breathing out through your nose. Breathing in through your nose. And down through your nose. This type of breathing is called pranayama breathing, and what you want to do is have a bit of an ocean sound at the back of your throat if you can. So you can make it audible, hearing your own breathing. And if you don't, that's okay too. But remember to breathe, because that's really what yoga's about. Breathing down. 2 more times at your own pace. Next time you come up, you're going to leave your arms up, and we're going to go into a crescent moon, and with your fingers pointed up, you're going to lean over to your left, and when you do that, you're going to shift your hips just slightly to the right, which stabilizes your leg, and breathe. So we're in a little bit of a C shape, and you're feeling a stretch through the right hand side of your ribs. Coming back up. Remember to breathe. Breathe in. Coming over to the right now, your left hip is out just slightly. And back up. We're going to go over to the left again. Breathe in. Breathing out. To the right, breathe in. And up. Bring your arms down to your side. Leave them by your side, and this is called mountain pose. And breathe a few times. The next stretch we're going to do is a pyramid stretch. So we're going to start with the left leg up on the inner part of your axle, and your right leg is just going to move back a little bit. So your knee is under your hip, and you can be standing up or you can be seated. You don't want your foot way back, it's under your hip, and all that we're going to do is lean forward starting from the waist. So lean forward, come back up, lean forward, and up. Good. Next, we're going to take our hands and put them behind our back. So you're going to feel a stretch through your shoulders now. And again, lean forward. Not too much. Lean back. Is everybody breathing? Lean forward. And back. Put your left leg down, pick up the right leg and put it in the inner part of the axle. Your left leg goes back just a little bit. Your hips are in line, or your feet are in line with your hips, so it's like you're on railway tracks, okay? You can use the handlebars if you want to support you. You can have your hands forward if you'd like, or you can have your hands on your hips, whatever you'd like, but lean forward. And back. So you should feel this a little bit in the backs of your legs. And this exercise is good to improve your balance. Arms come back behind you now for a bit of a stretch through the shoulders and chest, and lean forward. Remember to breathe. Lean back. Lean forward. and back. All right, feet down, feet down. Roll your shoulders back a couple of times. How do you feel? This should feel good. This shouldn't hurt. You want to feel stretch. Remember to breathe, and the breathing is coming deep. It's not up here, so really focus on breathing if you can. The next move we're going to do is called a crescent lunge. So we're going to modify what we would do in a regular yoga class. We're going to pick up our left foot and put it on the axle. The right foot is going to come back as much as is comfortable. It doesn't need to be way back. It can be, your leg can be bent or straight, but put it back where it's comfortable. And remember to breathe. Before we start, just give a little tuck of your pelvis so that you're aligned. And we're going to bring our arms up and hold. This should feel good. This is a lovely stretch. So this is a crescent lunge. We're going to move now into what's called a runner's lunge, and all that means is the arms are going to come down and back slightly, and you're going to lean forward just a bit. You don't want an arch in your back, so your back should be nice and straight. And is everybody breathing? Breathe in and out and in and out. Wonderful. Arms on the bars, leg down, right leg into the axle, left leg back. Remember, the legs should be like you're on railway tracks, so they're aligned with the hips, and your hips aren't out here, they're in here. So alignment's really important, but this isn't how you look, it's how you feel. Remember to breathe. Arms come up. And if your shoulders come up, that's okay. This is a crescent lunge. Breathing. So this exercise is helping to strengthen the lower body and provide stability and balance. How does that feel? Did you remember to tuck your pelvis? I forgot to cue it. And now we're going to shift into a runner's lunge. So arms just come back by your side, so at hip, and you're leaning forward just slightly. Breathing in and out, and it's through the nose if you can. Breathing in and out. Wonderful. The last pose we're going to do is called a seated twist. This Alinker bike is excellent for modifying yoga poses. And for this, bring both feet down to start. Left leg up again on the inner axle. This axle of the bike is great. So your leg is bent. It's at a 45-degree angle if you can. The right leg's going to come up if you can. It doesn't have to. What we want to do is twist to our right, and it's through the upper ribs, the ribs. So it's not a hip movement, it's through the ribs. Take your left hand and put it on the outside of your right handlebar. Right hand on your hip, left leg up if you want, and you're just going to twist whatever is comfortable to your right. Don't overdo it, and remember to breathe. So I could be looking at the side of my bike. I don't want to be looking back. That's too much of a twist. We're holding. Is everybody breathing? All right. And come down, and we're going to do the other side. So the right leg is going up into the axle, and it's bent at a 45-degree angle, if you can. Right leg up, if you can. If not, leave it down. Right hand on the left handlebar, left hand on your hip, and twist. Remember, it's from the ribs and not from the hips. The hips are pointed forward, and you're breathing in and out. This should feel really good. You should feel that stretch. It should never hurt. Last time, breathing in and out. Beautiful. Okay, legs down. And we're going to put ourselves in a really comfortable position. So let's put both of our feet up on the outside part of your axle. And we're just going to do some breathing. So our hands are coming to our heart center. If you want, you can close down your eyes or look down. And we're just going to breathe together to end our practice. Breathing in and out and in through your nose if you can. Think about the parts of your body that you want to send your breath to. Maybe you have a sticky area or an area of pain, and breathe into that. Feeling gratitude for being here today. The biggest part of yoga is showing up for it. And remember, as long as you're breathing, you're practicing yoga. Thank you for being with us today and sharing our practice. Namaste.